What's up, model brats? It's Spiritual God here, and this is my first video on my channel. So if you like it, then like, share, subscribe, do the necessary stuff. And if you don't, it's no problem because this is for my passion. So if you want to appreciate it, then do by doing the necessary stuff. So this what if is called what if Deku had solo leveling. So before we get started, I just want to clear some things. This is not a quirk. Izuku gets it. It's just like a system where you get you will level up and you grow in strength. Your potential is limitless, and well, which is good. I mean, for Deku. Yeah. So without any further ado, let's get watching. So Izuku Midoriya, 15-year-old guy, is trying to sleep after getting bullied by his friend Katsuki Bakugo because he doesn't have a quirk. So at night, where he hears a loud bang, and when he goes to check it, he sees his house in a mess. And when he tries to call his mother, a body swings past him and it hits the wall. And when he sees this, he sees his mother, which she's just lying there, chopped in half, and that shocks Izuku. I mean, he can't even speak a word. He just falls down to the ground, and crawls to her to check if she's alive or not. But she isn't. Deku doesn't know what happened, and when he moves his head towards the right, he sees a figure, a mysterious figure. Deku suspects that this guy is the person who did to his mother, and runs to hit him. But well, he just flicks his hand, and Deku bashes to the near to the kitchen ground. And when he wakes up, he finds a knife near him, and he tries to stab him because well, his mother died, so why not take revenge by killing others? And then when he jumps and tries to kill him, from the mysterious person, from his back, a spiral whip like thing comes and it stabs Izuku. And well, Izuku tries to stab him, but well, no, he just cuts up. The mysterious person cuts off Izuku's hand. Izuku is shouting, and while he's losing consciousness, and then a message pops up: you have achieved the requirements for the courage of weak. Courage of weak, would you like to accept it? Yes or no? Izuku is like, what is that? And the message is like, if you don't accept, the heart will stop 0.02 seconds. Izuku is like, you really gave me a choice, and like accepts. And then he wakes up. He's sweating all around his body because like it was a nightmare. But he runs down to check if it's a nightmare or not. And while he sees his mother making breakfast, Izuku, what happened? He says nothing and just hugs her. So after she hugs back, well, what happened? No mom, it was nothing. It was a nightmare where I thought I lost you. And Izuku mom said, nothing has happened here. Everything is okay. And while Izuku eats breakfast, goes to his room, changes, and goes to school. Yeah. When he's on the way to school, he notices in the corner of his eye that there's a dot. Izuku tries to rub it off, but it's not going. He focuses on the dot, and then a message pops up: "Welcome, player." And well, stats are there, which is it's shocking. I mean, his stats, everything, his name, his gender, his age, everything is correct. And he sees his stats for the first time, and then he remembers something. This is the same thing that was in video games like MMORPG, etc. So then he tries to do something, but then a car goes by. He steps to let a car go, and then he just sits down. He sits down on the corner of the road and tries to check what he got. After some minutes, he got the basic understanding of what it is. It is not a quirk. It's called system, where the person who has a system can have unlimited potential and can grow from leveling up. And he walks to school, and he's late, so he runs. While running, he stumbles upon an icon called storage, and in storage he sees something, a key. monster key, and he's like, what is monster key? And taps it, and when it inspects and says it is a key which allows the user to fight monsters in a different dimension. It's like a door, key to a door. Izuku shocked. I mean, Izuku was like, if this is possible, that means he can go stronger without having a quirk. And well, Izuku's happy because he doesn't need a quirk anymore. So he just goes to class, and the whole thing where Izuku's really revealed to be trying to attend UA, and everyone's laughed at him, and Katsuki after school tries to bully him, but this time Izuku stands up for himself, because he just says, Kachan, just wait, just wait for the entrance exam. I'll be more stronger than you or anyone. Katsuki like angry. Deku, you won't be stronger than me. I will surpass you, even if you're stronger than me. As Deku smirks, and Katsuki just angrily gets up, and well, Ichigo just goes his normal way, not taking a bit route, because well, he doesn't need to. He just wants to go home, eat and sleep, and wants to go to the next day. So he doesn't go to the long route, and well, he doesn't meet such monster, which in turn means he doesn't meet All Might. So in turn, he doesn't get a quirk, all one for all. So yeah, that isn't necessary here, because well, we are talking about a system. So Izuku, the next day, Izuku goes to the beach. Well, the beach where every the trash are there, and well, he just takes the key out, and a door suddenly appears before him. He uses the key to unlock the door and goes inside. So yeah, in the door, he is like a dungeon of sorts. It is built by floor. It's just built by floor and floor, and he's in the ground floor. He's just waiting there, and when he climbs the stair, he sees monster, which scares him. But it's goblin. Yeah, goblin. A goblin attacks him, but Izuku, no, having the book, having the hero's book with techniques in them, just tries to punch it, and well, it works. The thing just dies. It gains XP. So Izuku does like this for over 10 months. Yeah, he gains levels, he gains skills, and I'm not gonna talk about every single thing. So let's go after 10 months. So the entrance exam is done. Izuku's tall, as tall as Sun Jinwoo. I mean, yeah, they both look alike except for the green hair thing. So then Izuku goes inside, and well, he doesn't trip, so he doesn't meet Ochaku, and well, that is that. He just sits in the entrance exam near Katsuki, and Katsuki just sees Deku and like, heh, you came, Deku. And well, Izuku doesn't reply, he just sits there and sees the board. What's up? What's up? You scared or something? Izuku says, nah, not my thing. Bakugo is shocked, I mean, are you trying to be brave? Which I mean you can't. Izuku smirks and like, yeah, I can't. Now just shut up and do your thing. Bakugo is angry at this, but well leaves, because he knows that Izuku is gonna fail the exam miserably, or he thinks he knows. Then well, the the written exams does, and well, we come to the practical exam, and now I'm going to tell you guys about Midoriya's skill. So system, yeah, I'm gonna make a retcon. The skill has the system has an ability to lock skills. I mean, it is the user's desiration of it if he wants to lock the skill or not. Well, Izuku does, and he locks most of his skill except for three skills. First is shadow, and well, this skill uses a shadow to make an armor, like the Venom symbiote, using his body to make the Venom. And the second is bioelectricity. He can use the electricity to like full calling, yeah. And yeah, I am bad at English. Yeah, I'm bad at English, so Don't mind my English, and if you please mind, then yeah, I'm sorry. So full cowling, yeah, full cowling. He is like spreading bioelectricity throughout his body, which is possible. And third is regeneration. So I'm gonna and he has two more skills, which is domination as well as sensing. Yeah, sensing, because he senses his enemies, his allies, everything, and he can sense their malicious intent towards him. I mean, if you want profit, if you want to be friends with because of profit, like that. And then Izuku is like, yo, he just stands there and sees the big gate which is gonna be open in 10 minutes. Oh, and one more thing, his level is 24, and I think it's pretty good because Izuku trained his skills rather than his level. He's like, oh, yes, his power is around level 50 and he's just like level 24 because of his skill training and his defenses, attacks, everything. He has way more strength than what his level should have. So and his skills level are mostly from 5 to 10. Regeneration is full because he doesn't want to get scratched and which is not healed. So and bioelectricity is level 6. Shadow is level 7 because he does armor. And well, Izuku in the dungeon is at level 10. No, stage 10. The floor 10, I mean. And well, the practical exam starts, and Izuku just goes to his armor, uses his bioelectricity and his speed, which completely decimates everything. I mean, point 0.1 robots, point 0.2 robots, point 0.3 robots, nothing in front of him. And well, he just scores good points. I mean, he's just having a blast. He just want to take out his pent up anger. Well, he doesn't succeed in so because he takes out his anger in monsters, and well, these are nothing comparable what monsters he faced. And then the 0 point robot comes. Izuku doesn't see Ochako, stuck in the. He just jumps up. He just jumps up and uses bioelectricity to blast off it. Yeah, blast it off. And when he sees that Ochako is having trouble getting up, and he just kneels down and asks her about her quirk. Ochako says her quirk is gravity, and Izuku says that you can use it to escape the current situation. You don't need to act like someone who needs to be saved. And well, Izuku just walks off. So due to this 10 months, Izuku's mentality has been changed. He just says if the guys who don't need protection doesn't need to be protected. Means if their quirk or if the situation, if they can handle the situation, then why interfere? There's no need to. And well, he just goes off. Yeah. So some days later the UA letter comes, and well, he knows he's passed, and when All Might comes in, and which he's excited because this is the first time he's seeing All Might in front of his face. I mean, except for the videos, and starts personally talking to him through a video. So anyways, All Might says about him passing the test with flying colors, and he is the number. He's the first. Means he's the topmost student, beating All Might's score as well, because All Might's score was 100 combat points and 40 rescue points. Izuku's is 100 combat points and 60 rescue points. So I'm adding 60 because in the original one he just saved Ochako. He just saved Ochako one time and he got 60 points, so why not do here? And he saved a couple of others too, And well, the next day he goes to UA, and well, when he opens the door, he sees Bakugo and Ida blabbering about. He doesn't care. He just tries to go to his seat, and then Ida comes in between, saying hello and this and that. Izuku just don't. He just says get out of my way and just sits down. Bakugo is impressed by this because Izuku never told that. And one more thing, as Sun Jinwoo was used to doing dungeons, he got a little more cold. I mean, his personality got a little more cold. And Deku also same. His personality is cold. I mean, not extremely, but still. He doesn't want to talk unless he needs to. So Ida wants to talk to him, but Bakugo just says that he isn't the type to talk. Standing up for Izuku for the first time, Izuku smirks and says, "Wow." And then the Ochako girl, Ochako Uraraka, comes in and comes in the inside the class and tries to talk to Deku, saying thank you, this and that. But Izuku just ignores her and just says, "Miss Teacher, you can come in." Yeah, and everyone sees the Izuku and then sees the door, and then, well, he's coming in. The Mr. Aizawa's coming in. Well, and says, "Well, I'm surprised, kid. You sensed me here." Yeah, and well, that impresses Aizawa like first time impression like that. And then he tells about the quirk assessment, and well, they both go. Well, Ochako complaining about orientations and the normal one, and well, since Izuku is the first, the most out of the entrance exams, he does one. Well, Katsuki didn't know that he was first one was means Katsuki thought he was the first, but now Deko's again of him, which rages Katsuki. And well, in the bowling throw, he just uses his shadow and just throws it, and well, that goes to infinity, which means Deku first, and that pisses Bakugo to an entire point, and he just rashes up against Deku, like, "Deku, how dare you, you bastard!" He's charging towards Bakugo. Before Aizawa could use his quirk, Deku just comes in front of him and back of him, and neck snaps him, which knocks Bakugo out. I mean, Aiza was shocked. Like, the speed is incredible. He was like more than 2 meters away than where Bakugo was, and just in just 1 second, he just came and knocked him out. And Izuku just said to keep this guy in control because he will lash out again and again until he gets what he wants. Well, because Bakugo, had stronger quirk and this personality changed. So then, well, after that, Izuku aced all the tests, and Izuku was the first in the class. Well, Minata doesn't get expelled because Katsuki doesn't do the exam. He's just knocked out in the recovery and sleeping in the recovery girl's room. Yeah, so good luck, Minata. And well, the class gets over, and when Izuku goes to the train station, Ida comes in and introduces himself formally. Izuku again ignores him and saying, "I don't want to talk to you." And well, the other girl, Chippy girl, saying, "Hey, wait a minute, I want to come." Izuku just disappears in front of everyone, saying, "Ah." And well, yeah, the next day, it's the combat training. And well, combat training, Izuku just comes, means his suit is different. His suit is full shadow. He doesn't need his casual shirt is a top on it with a blue with his casual shirt. He just comes inside and everyone looks at him shocked. Is he gonna do with casual shirts? Well, even nobody knows what Izuku is. Ochako tries to confront him and Ida just stops her because Izuku doesn't want to mingle with anyone. And why does Ocha and ask her why do you want to be friends with him? Ochako says that guy is bad. That guy is not talking to anyone, and so he wants to talk to her. Izuku senses this, and well, he senses malicious in her. I mean, yeah, if I could make friends with him, I could get stronger, and which means I could earn more money, and that pisses off Izuku, and he just shouts, "Because of money, you don't have to be friend with me." Which Ochako shocked. I mean, what? You are thinking of using me for money? Everyone sees Ochako. Ochako's like, "No," and Izuku says, he just goes away. She doesn't want to continue. Ochako just cries like that because she's embarrassed in front of all the class, and this agitates other people in the class, but well, they can't do anything because Izuku is the strongest. So yeah, Izuku then Tour does what he does, and after now the team A versus team D with Ochako and Ochako and Izuku versus Ida and just Ida and Bakugo. Bakugo is ready and is talking to Ida because he knows that he can't surpass Deku by just rushing at him or something. He needs to have a perfect plan, even if it goes against his morals, because he wants to defeat Deku and surpass him. I mean, that is his ambition right now. And in Izuku's team, Izuku stays silent and Ochako stays silent. And Izuku, well, doesn't take up word, but Ochako does. Why did you say it? He asks. What do you mean? Izuku asks. Why did you say that I would use you for money? How do you know? Ochako asks angrily, because I sense malicious in you. What do you mean by that, Ochako-san? Well, typically I can sense what guy is evil and what guy is not by sensing their heart, and well, like, or if they want to use me or something. Well, I can sense that, and I sensed it within you. So yeah, I mean, Ochako is like regretting why she thought that, but Izuku is like, no, I'm not gonna say sorry like that because it's your fault. You thought of that, and it's my fault because I told it. So sorry. And Ochako doesn't speak because Izuku said sorry, and she's like the grumpy girl. And well, the combat training starts, and Katsuki just runs in front of her, and well, Izuku just backstabs and knocks him again, and this time capturing him. Well, their plan was to raid Izuku without him noticing, but yeah, Izuku noticed a mile away because his sensing ability has sensing ability. My English is bad. My English is bad. My English is bad. So then Izuku just goes up to the cannon, and like Ida tries to use his full Recipro burst, but Izuku just dodges it and knocks Ida out to winning the match. So yeah, and well, the other matches go the same way, and next is USJ, which I'll continue in the next part. So anyways, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.